John, disappointing way to start the new year. 4-3 defeat at home to Newton Aycliffe. You shouldn't really be having to score 4 goals to get a point in a game, though.
No, and especially 5 to win the game. But no, it's disappointing because I thought we played some okay stuff in the first half, and then we find ourselves 2 goals down through whatever bad defending or clever finishing, or I think it was just probably a lot of naivety as well, especially for, I think it was the second goal where we were trying to claim handball, and then all of a sudden the ball gets punted forward, and we're still moaning about it, and the next minute it's in the net. So I think it was just a bizarre situation, really. But then we got back into the game through some decent play, to be honest. One of the lads for their team obviously gets the sin bin, so that helps us a little bit in getting the equaliser. But I think it was 2-1 before the lad got sin binned. So then when the sin bin, we've capitalised on the sin bin, which is good from our point of view, and we go in at half time 2-2, and then we come out second half and we seem to be a different team again for some unknown reason. But it's something that we're going to have to sort out sooner.
Yeah, let's just talk about that first half then. Brilliant start of the game. You were on top. A few minutes before they scored their first, they started to get a little bit of a foothold in the game. But it's the same old story. Heads drop when you've conceded, and then you go and quickly concede that second one. You touched upon the naivety about the complaint about the handball, whether it was, whether it wasn't. But you must be pleased with the way the lads fought back and got them 2 goals and were level at the break.
It is, yeah, but at the minute it's like we're fighting and scrapping to get back into games, you know. Whereas we had a great chance when Harmy went through and he's lobbed the keeper and it's gone over. You know, I think we're desperate to go a goal up in a game. You know what I mean? Because it might give the lads that little bit more confidence to go and express themselves. And like we did at Thornaby, I think it's the only game that we've took the lead since I've been here. So we obviously built on that, and then we scored the second against Thornaby, and it just seems that we need that spark to sort of make us look comfortable on the ball and make us look comfortable on the pitch at the minute. Whereas when we go a goal down or 2 goals down, it's always like we're chasing our tails a little bit, and that was the case again today. But you'd like to think once we got back to 2-2 that we were sort of in the ascendancy a little bit, and that we could kick on, but it wasn't to be.
Obviously Newton Aycliffe got another 2 in the second half. That late penalty from Harmy gave the lads a chance. Did you ever feel that you were going to snatch a point?
If I'm honest, not really, apart from I think it was Pato and Tom Scott had a nice bit of play, and obviously if Pato takes control of it, then who knows what happens. But his touch seemed to elude him a little bit, and he accidentally kicked it out of play. But bar that, I didn't think we was threatening enough, no, to be honest, and we didn't look like we was going to get the equaliser.
Where do the team go from here? You've got a week to prepare for a difficult test away at Shildon. Never an easy place to go in this league. Desperate for some points, second bottom in the table. Just what do the lads need to do?
Well, we have had a good chat actually in the changing rooms thereafter, and we'll address something. Obviously I'll speak to Pato and that, and we need to work on something, and we need to get some continuity in the team, I think, as well. It's never easy because obviously Peasy was away on holiday today and Charlie was away, left back Charlie. So I don't think we've ever fielded the same team 2 weeks running. So we've never had the players available to be able to do that, rather. So that's a big problem at the minute. And I still think we're light on numbers as it is, even without the lads being injured or being away on holiday or whatever. I still think we're light because we've only got Harmy up front because Scotty Robson's injured. So we've only got one sort of recognised centre forward. So it's disappointing at the minute that we haven't got not so much the variations, but we haven't got the personnel to pick from to maybe change things around, you know what I mean, and maybe try a different formation. It's just that is what we've got at the minute. But me and Pat will speak, and we'll hopefully try and sort something out.
You mentioned the forward options as well. I believe even with those 3 goals today, they're still one of the lowest scoring teams in the division. That's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, massive problem, yeah. We'd love to probably play like a 4-4-2 formation with our current situation, and like you say, the way we're not scoring enough goals. but we just haven't got the personnel. So we need to try and bring somebody in. I would say, can we get the right person? Can we get him in enough time? Who knows? But we'll have a good chat and we'll try and do the best we can to sort of rectify it, because that's one of the areas probably since I've been here that we've just not had enough cover. We're not had enough availability. When I first came, Finners was injured and we only had Scotty Robson really, and then obviously Finners has swapped for Harmy and now he's the only option we've got. And do you know what I mean? It just doesn't limit you as such, because there's players that have chipped in and played all right out there and that, but it's not ideal. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's really one of the areas that I'd like to try and bring somebody in.